Let us understand methods in Java. When we need to perform a specific task in a certain block of code, methods will come. Okay, what do you mean by a method? A method in Java is a block of code that performs a specific task. Okay, so let me write it here. Okay, so what is the use of the method? Okay, it helps in code reusability, readability, and modularity. What do you mean by this? Code reusability means I have written a certain task, okay, repeatedly I need to perform, but with small data change I need to perform the same task again. Okay, so I can use the same logic again and again wherever I required. Okay, that is what reusability. And readability, if you are having 10 tasks, each task I'll be placed it inside a methods. Different methods I'll place. So whenever I see a particular block of code, immediately I can understand, okay, this block of code is for this particular task. And then these methods will help us to improve the modularities. Okay, what is the syntax and what does a method contains? We have to know. This is very important here. So a method contains 5 datas here. So method name, and it can have input parameters. This is optional actually. So if you want to give input, you can pass. Okay, if you are not interested to give input, it's optional. It's up to you. Based on the task, we will be giving input, and some tasks we will not give the input. Okay, a method will have return type. Okay, each and every method must and should it will have return type. Okay, so which will helps to return the value here. So we will see one by one examples also for this. Then access modifiers. Access modifiers is a separate concept which we will discuss in the advanced topic like oops and all. When we are discussing, at that time we will see. Okay, but as of now I'll give a mini intro about access modifiers. Okay, even modifiers we will be learning in the oops concept. So while we are discussing about oops concept, in that I will explain you clearly about modifiers also. Okay, but I'll give a small intro about modifiers, methods and everything. When it comes to return type, the return type here two types. One is void return type, and there is something called singular collection of data will be returned. Okay, so as of now I'll teach about void. So void means you are not going to return anything. Okay, so then what about singular collection of data will be returned? We will see. Okay, in this concepts itself, in this video itself, we will understand everything clearly. We have access modifiers and modifiers. Okay, there are 4 access modifiers. Okay, in future we will be discussing about the modifiers and all. As of now, I'll explain about public now. Okay, here public means from anywhere in the particular project you can call from anywhere. Okay, that is public. Then modifiers, we are having static and non-static. So even static and non-static also we will discuss in the later concepts, that is in oops. But as of now, remember, static if you are using, you can either call by using class name or directly the method name. So in non-static we will be having the object creations and all. Okay, so a method will have access modifiers, return type and the method name. Okay, so I have written in reverse order. I am writing a method here, syntax. This is the syntax of a method. A method contains access modifier, return type and a method name. Okay, inside this block of statement we can write n number of statements here. So whatever our task is there, right, the task you can write within these curly braces method. Let us see an example of a method here. Okay, now what are the access modifiers are there? So public, private, protected, default. So what we are going to use? Only public. So let me give public. Okay, public is a keyword here. Okay, small letter. Then once after that, what we are providing? Modifier. What are the modifiers? Static or non-static. So how can we define static, non-static? Okay, we will see in oops concept. So as of now, static is a keyword. I will use directly static. And there is something called return type. What is a return type here? So we are using as of now void. I'll teach in this video itself what is single or collection of data will be returned also. Okay, so we will be providing void here. You can provide any method name, so I will provide it as a m1. Okay, and parameters. So parameters are optional here. Okay, it's based on the task. Now there is a task is there. This is a method which will use to print hello. So inside this block of statements you can write any code here. Okay, this is the syntax and example of a method. Hope you guys got a clarity about what does a method contains and what is the syntax of a method and example of a method. So now let us understand how a method is going to work. So a method will work whenever it is called. Okay, there is a person is there. Okay, his name is Karthik. So I want to call him. Okay, how I will call? By using his name. Correct. Whenever by using his name, if I call, he will understand and he will immediately respond. In the same manner in Java also, when we execute this method by calling its name. What's the name here? Print hello. So whenever you call print hello and parentheses. Parentheses is mandatory. Method name and parentheses you have to provide. Okay. So if parameters are there, parameters will provide, or else we'll just give print hello. So whenever I provided print hello, so what will happen? Internally, my JVM will understand, hey, print hello, you are already called. Just go and the statements will be executed. Now one more time if I call, okay, one more time I am giving print hello. Okay, so 2 times this method is going to executed. As we discussed in the starting, reusability. We can write here 1 time and you can reuse it n number of times. And note, you are not allowed to create a method inside another method. Okay, so you are not at all allowed to create a method inside another method. Okay, so if you create, it will be a big problem here. Okay, big problem means you will get a compile time error, your code is not going to work. Okay, so there is something called anonymous methods, lambda expressions are there. In the Java 8 features we will be discussing about that and all. Okay, we will see later. Okay, so but remember, as of now you are not allowed to create a method inside another method. Let us understand this. Let me open edit plus. Yeah. In the future and all I will not be using edit plus. It means from whoops concept onwards I'll be using Eclipse. You guys also start practicing in Eclipse, because when we are creating big projects, creation of projects in edit plus will be bit complicated when compared to Eclipse. So IDEs we are going to use. You can use IntelliJ or Eclipse. I preferred Eclipse. So from next session onwards, that is I'll be starting whoops in the next session. From the next session onwards I'll be using Eclipse itself. Okay, now for this particular as of now I'll be using edit plus. And one more thing, how to install Eclipse, I have already uploaded a video and I'll give the link in this description. You can go through that and you can watch that video. And I have explained how can we write a code and run in Eclipse also. I have explained. Please go through that video. Okay, now let me create a class as a test1. And if you observe, okay, if you observe, before creating a method, if you see here, already public static void main string aux. Okay, see access modifier, modifier, return type and method name and string aux. Okay, this is a template already predefined, means JVM is going to call. So JVM is only going to execute, right? So JVM is going to call this method internally. But now we will see manually how can we call. If we want, we can call the main method also. Here one more note point I missed. So methods can be created inside the class only. Okay, so you can create the method inside the class. Outside the class, you are not allowed to create. Okay, so inside a class, we have created already one method, that is main method. Okay, so we all know that. Now we will not use this main method now. Of course, we will use, because always JVM will call the main method. From main method only execution will start. Now what I will do, I have one separate task which is going to print hello world. So public static void, I'm not returning anything here, and I'll give the method name as print hello. Print hello. So what I will do, system.out.println of. So before that, what I will do, I'll be just giving one printing statement. Okay, so at last I'll be giving, after printing hello world, print hello method will be ended. When I run this file, am I going to get this output here, print hello method started, hello and method ended? No, we are not going to get, because as I told here, a method will be executed whenever it is called. Executed only whenever it is called. Okay, so now if you see, I'll just give like main method executed. Okay, so I'll be saving this as a test1.java. Now if you observe here, when I run java c test1.java, the compilation done, java test1. See, only main method executed. What about print hello? Print hello is not executed. When it will execute? Whenever we called the print hello. Main method started calling print hello method. Okay, so from the main method I'm going to call the print hello method. So how can I call? Just give the method name print hello. From main method execution will start. Main method started calling print hello method, then method has been called, so these statements will be executed. Let us see, I am saving it and I am compiling it and I am running it. See, main method started calling print hello method, print hello method started, hello, and print hello method ended. Okay, so when I call multiple times, I am trying to call print hello again. So what will happen? So whenever you modify the code, we need to compile it, right? So compilation done, run it. Now see, 2 times it has been printed. 1 and then 2. Okay, next if I call third time, so same thing will happen. So 3 times it will be called. Hope you guys got a clarity on how a method is going to work, how can we create a method and all. Okay, types of methods. Here actually 2 types of methods are there. So one is predefined methods, user defined methods. Okay, predefined methods means the methods already present inside your JVM, inside the library. Okay, means they already created the method, you can just use it. In future we will be using the predefined methods. As of now we will not discuss much on predefined methods. Okay, so user defined methods, the methods which created by the user, that means us. So this is one user defined method. Even main method is also a user defined method only, because we defined, it's not a predefined, means already not created. Okay, the template was already fixed, that's it. Okay, the method declaration, instead of telling template you can tell it as a method declaration. Method declaration was predefined, you have to use the same syntax. Why? We will discuss in this video itself. Okay, predefined means what? The methods already present in Java. User defined means what? The methods which created by the user. Actually there are more types of methods we can say. With respect to modifiers, 2 types of methods. One is static and another is non-static. This is based on modifiers. Okay, with respect to parameters, again it is 2 types. Okay, one is no argument method and another is parameterized method. Okay, so with respect to modifiers, static and non-static, with respect to parameters, it's no argument and parameterized. Static and non-static. So static methods means it's a class member. Okay, non-static method means it's an object member. So as of now, remember it's a class member, and non-static means it's an object member. So what do you mean by class member and what do you mean by object member? We will be discussing in the future concepts. Okay, once we started OOPS, there we are going to understand. Okay, so here you need to remember one thing here. Okay, static methods can be called using class name. Okay, actually we have to call using the class name, or if the method is present in the same file, I can call directly also. Okay, actually it's a static method means how you can call? You can call by using the class name test1.println. Okay, why like this we are calling? We will discuss in static and non-static concepts. That is when we started OOPS, we will see. So we have seen the no argument method. Now let us see parameterized method. Okay, I have a method called static void add method. Okay, so I need to add two numbers. So if you need to add two numbers, what and all required here for you? Two numbers is required. So one is integer a, integer b. Okay, so I will take int a comma int b. Okay, so whenever you call add, you have to pass two datas here. Okay, it means you are telling that whenever you pass parameters, hey, whenever you are accessing me, you are calling me, you have to pass the two datas here. If you pass a as well as b, then only whatever process is there I can pass. Okay, so it means it is taking the promise here. So whenever you're calling add, hey, pass two integer type datas. Okay, a as well as b. Okay, if you pass, I will take that and I will utilize it. So system.out.println of a plus b. Okay, so you give a value, you give b value. What I will do, I will add these values, a value plus b value. So the total output we are going to get here. Okay, so how can we call this method? Okay, I'll not be going to call this method, I'll be calling add method only. Okay, is it okay that instead of calling print hello and add? Yes, okay. Can I call both the methods print hello and add? Yes, it is okay. Okay, first you have to call print hello, later you are calling add. It is not mandatory like the order. You can call any method anytime. You can call a method inside another method. Okay, so main important note point here. In the note I will add. Okay, now when I am calling add of, so whenever you're calling add, what you need to do? We need to pass two values. So int a, int b. So how it looks like internally means int a and you are passing equals to. So whatever first value you are passing 10. So 10 will be assigned to a. And int b you are taking right here. So here I will be passing something 20. So the b value internally here will be 20. So internally it will store in the memory. In the a memory, whatever the first value you have given, 10 will be stored. In the b memory, whatever you have given, 20 will be stored. Okay, now what you are doing, you are adding a plus b. So 10 plus 20, the value will be 30. Let me clear the screen and Java C test1.java and Java test1. See, main method started calling. Okay, that is printing statement, it is executed. Later we called add method. See, 10 and 20, it's printing 30. Can I call the add method again with different value? Yes, of course, 23 and 23 I am giving. So what will happen? Now first time a value 10 plus 20 it will happen. In this line, when you call a method, it will directly go to that method. So 10 and 20 it will take, 10 plus 20, 30 will be printed. Again come to this place. So this line completed, right? Next line execution. Add 23 plus 23 comma 23. So 23 comma 23. So it's 23 plus 23, that is 46 will be answer. Okay, after that we don't have any method execution. So or any statement here, it will stop. See, 30 and 46 we are getting. Now can I call print hello method here? Yes. See, as of now I am calling directly. Okay. So when it is a static method, you can call using the class name or directly. Okay. So when to call using class name, when to you call using method name and all, we will see in the oops concept. But as of now, you guys call directly when the method is present in the current file. Okay, when the method is present in a different class, at that time you have to use class name. Just remember this. Okay, so first main method started, then what will be called? Add 1020. So add 1020 will be called, that is value 30. Then add 2323, that is 2323 will be 46 here, and then print hello. Print hello, whatever the statement is there, that will be executed. After that come here. So there is no block of code, so it will stop executing. So let us see whether we are getting 30, 46 and print hello statements. Yeah, 30, 46 and print hello method started, hello, and print method ended. Now what I will do, I will call inside print hello, I will call the add method. Add of 100 comma 200 I'll give. Can I give like this? Yes. Told you in the note point, you can call a method from any block of code. Okay, from any block except the class block. Okay, except the class block. Inside any block. So instead of place, what I will do? Any block. Okay, so I can call like this. Can I call here print hello? Yes, of course you can call. Okay, so what I will do, first let us call add of 100, 200 here. So what's the output here? Let me write the output here. Okay, so first what will happen? Main method started. Okay, then you called add method, add of 10, 20. So what is 10? 10 is for A, 20 is for B. So A value, B value is nothing but 30. Okay, then what next? So this line, 11th line is completed, next 12th line. So add 23, 23. So add 23 for A, 23 for B. So 23 plus 23 is nothing but 46. Okay, so then next is nothing but print hello. So print hello, it will just go to the print hello. So print hello method started will be executed. And then hello will be executed. Next line is hello, right? Hello we are printing. So it will be executed. Then what we are doing? Calling add of 100, 200. Add of 100 and 200. What is the printing statement here? 100 plus 200 is nothing but 300. Later system.out.println print hello method ended. Okay, so after add method calling is done, this will be executed. So once it is done, it will again go back to the method call. So go back to here. So this line completed. Is there any other line here? No. So it will end. So when I save this, and let me clear the screen here and just compile this code and let me run the code. See, main method started, so same output we are getting. 30, 46 print hello method, hello 300 print hello method ended. Hope you guys got a clarity on the method calling and how the method is going to be executed, how can we create a method and method with parameters and all. Do we need to take integer only? You can take string also. You can take any class type. So non-static we will see later. String also, boolean also, you can take float also, double also, short also, character also, anything. But remember one thing, whatever input type you are giving here, you have to pass the related value. Okay, first suppose I am creating a method public static void print name. So whatever name it is giving, I need to print it. So string name I will take. Okay, so system dot out dot println, I am going to print the name here, name variable. So when you are calling print name, you have to pass a name as a what? String type. So this print name method is asking you to pass this string type of data. You have to pass string only. If you pass integer, it will not accept, because print name is asking for string. You have to pass string. You should not pass any other data. Okay, like I am there, I need to drink water now. Okay, so if I want water, I need to get the water only. If I get food, it's not a good way, right? So same thing, whenever print method is asking a type, you have to provide the data, related data. So when you are calling print name, you have to provide a string type of data. Okay, so I am giving you a task here. Print name of, I'll give my name here, Karthik, as a string. Okay, so now we know that it is going to be executed. Okay, and let me check whether it is executing or not. So I'll be commenting all these methods now. So now see, whenever I commented, so first main method started, and then these will be ignored by the compiler. Print name of Karthik, it will just go to print name method, directly print name method, and name is Karthik. Karthik will be printed. What about add method, print hello method? It is not going to execute. Why? I didn't call this. So whatever I required, I am calling that. Print name I called, so print name method is going to be executed. Let us see. See, only print name method is executed. So what about add print hello? It will not execute because we didn't call that method. This is about no argument and parameterized methods. Let us understand the concept of return type here. For that, what I did, I have just created one class and I have added the return type here. Return type means we have void and then primitive or non-primitive data here. What do you mean by void? Void means return nothing. So we are not going to return anything. Primitive or non-primitive means whatever you mention, that type of data I will be returning. So to understand this, what I will do, I will create a method. Public static void. So let me take it as a Prasad method. Okay, we can give any method name, right? So Prasad method. Okay, so whenever you call Prasad, Prasad is telling that I am not going to give anything. Okay, so in parameterized means whenever you are calling Prasad, you have to give some amount. Okay, so Prasad method is there, and for the method I am passing amount and I am printing that amount. Okay, in parameterized method, what we understood, whenever you call Prasad, you have to pass some amount, or else he will not accept. He's not going to work. He will throw that error. Hey, whenever you are calling, you have to pass some amount to me, man. If you are not passing, I will not accept. So whenever you call Prasad, you have to pass something 10. Java C test2 .java Java test2. See, main started and amount, whatever you have given, that amount he is printing. Okay, this time we are understanding return type. So what we will do, you can give parameterized also. Parameterized, as of now I am making it as optional. Okay, so Prasad is telling, whenever you call me, you have to pass the amount previously. You have to give me some amount, or else I will not work. Okay, so now Prasad is telling that you provide me, you call me, I will provide you some amount. Okay, previously void means just nothing. Okay, so whenever calling Prasad, Prasad is telling that, okay, you don't give me any data, I will not give you any data. So whenever you call, I will start work. Okay, so whatever work assigned to him, that he is going to work. Okay, so let me clear the screen. See, whenever you call Prasad, main started, whenever you call Prasad, Prasad will start working here. Okay, now what, let us modify a bit. So whenever you call Prasad, you have to pass something called some integer data. Prasad is asked, sorry. So now let us change it a bit. So previously we understand scenario, whenever you call Prasad, you have to pass the amount. That is parameterized, we understood. Okay, so there is no parameterized means whenever you're calling Prasad, you should not pass any data. Prasad is not going to accept if you pass also. If I am passing 10 for Prasad, Prasad will not accept. Hey, I didn't told that I'm going to take 10. So there is no Prasad taking 10. So we will be getting an error here. See, while compiling itself, okay, method Prasad in class cannot be applied for given types. Required, no argument. See, Prasad is not asking anything, but what you are doing? You are passing int. Okay, so you should not pass like that. If Prasad is not asking, you should not pass. Okay, this is what two scenarios we understood. Next, third scenario is nothing but void. Void means Prasad is not going to give anything. Now what the scenario is, we are telling to Prasad, hey Prasad, I need some amount, man. Like that I am trying to ask. Let us imagine like in that scenario. What Prasad will tell, whenever you call me, I will provide you a data. What type of data? Integer data. Prasad will start working. Once he completed his work, he is going to return some amount. Okay, whenever you mentioned return type means that method at last it must return some value based on the data type. Now whenever I call Prasad, Prasad will give me 10. Okay, so utilizing that 10 is your wish. Okay, so now see, just returning 10, right? So let us just execute that. Okay, so let me run javac test2.java and javac test java test2. Okay, now if you see, main started, Prasad start working. Again we calling Prasad, Prasad started working. But what about this 10? Prasad is returning some data, integer type data. That utilizing, it's your wish. If you want to utilize that amount, Prasad may return 100, 200, 300, n number of amount he can send, or else he can return a string type of data. He can give you the address also. Okay, so like that. If he is returning some data, it's your wish. You can, if you want, you can take or you can ignore it. So till now we ignored. So whenever he is returning, I want that data. What type of data it is? Integer data. So integer, Prasad given amount, I'll store it in one variable. So whenever I call Prasad, Prasad is returning some amount. I'm storing that amount in a int variable. And what I will do, I will print that amount. Let us clear the screen and let us run. Okay, compilation done, and let me run this. See, now Prasad has returned 100. 100 has given in this place. That 100 I am storing and I am printing that. Okay, if any method is returning you data, it's not mandatory that you have to utilize. You can just take and you can keep it. So when Prasad is returning, Prasad tells that returning string, but you are returning integer. It is not going to accept. Prasad tell if it is string, you have to return a string only. Okay, so happy new year something he is wishing. So you have to store it in a string only. If you are storing in int, it will not work. See, Prasad is returning string type of data. I am storing in integer type data. So let us see what will happen here. See, error. The code will not work. Incompatible, string cannot be converted. You will try to convert, but it is not going to convert. Why? Because it's a string, it's an integer. So what you need to do, make it as a string, and variable name anything you can take. So I was taking as amount. So let me print as an amount only, but we are not going to print amount, we will be getting Happy New Year, correct? Main started, Prasad started executed, Happy New Year he returned. So the returned value will be stored in AMT. So in the AMT we have Happy New Year printed. This is about return type in method. Okay, hope you guys got a complete clarity on methods. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.